Nie?
Jest ze mną Sid Lowe z Guardiana, czyli jeśli chodzi o Ligę Hiszpańską, nasza legenda. Sid, who's your favorite to win the final? And are we all winners because we have another wonderful story to write about
Yeah.
after Borussia Dortmund?
It certainly is true that we have a fantastic story to write about, but it's very nice to see clubs that we don't expect to reach the final, because I think that sense of renewing the story makes everything feel much more exciting. On the face of it, of course, Real Madrid are favourites. Of course, they're favourites. They have a team that's going to be worth 400 million euros tomorrow. They have the two most expensive players in the world. They have the current Ballon d'Or winner. They've won this competition 9 times, even though it's been 12 years since they were last in the final. The problem with that is that Atletico Madrid have made a habit over the last couple of years of ruining all of those kind of prognoses. They went to the Santiago Bernabeu and took the Copa del Rey off Real Madrid. They went to the Camp Nou and took the league title off
But they are
Barcelona.
trained in surprises, yes?
They've been absolutely extraordinary. And so in that sense, I suppose, every time you make a prediction, Atletico Madrid in the last couple of years have had a habit of making those predictions look rather foolish.
And especially those predictions about La Liga. You wrote a book, Fear and Loathing in La Liga. Have you expected?
No, absolutely
it
not.
to
Of
shift?
course not. No, absolutely. And then it's true that there's a little bit of me that today feels rather foolish because of course that one of the significant factors in terms of trying to explain the history of the rivalry between Madrid and Barcelona, which is what I was trying to do, was also trying to explain why they had become so dominant and how difficult it's going to be for anyone else to beat them. And of course, in presenting this and setting this up, I drew on the last 10 years, and of course they've won the league between them every year for 10 years. The points differences between them and the team in third place have been anything from 17 to 35 points over the last 5 years. And I wrote a line in the book that said something along the lines of, it's very difficult to see and to imagine anyone else ever winning the league again. Well, in the very next year, Atletico Madrid have won the league.
Do you think it's like the biggest surprise in Champions League, this, let's say, 92 up till now, or was Mourinho winning Champions League with Derlei and Alejnichev?
I think there are a couple of surprises. I mean, of course, Borussia Dortmund in 1997 was a big surprise. I think Mourinho's achievement in winning it with Porto was absolutely gigantic. I mean, that was huge. To some extent, Borussia Dortmund reaching the final last year, although of course they didn't win it. And I was thinking about this the other day and trying to